What's good, y'all? It's your boy McBreezy, and welcome back to part 16 of LA Noire. So, we are here. I got some new drip. We're investigating a murder that looks like it's involving some morphine. I think they said apartment 7.
Bukowski, you made homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug?
Hey!
Can we get on with it?
Relax, Rusty.
I miss Rusty, man.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills, falls asleep in the tub, rest in peace, case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
I was about to say, don't they maybe
Phelps?
Mal,
think that could be
we've
suicide?
had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
It's done.
Yeah, I took a look.
Be my guest. Take a closer look at her head and neck.
Her neck is bruised pretty badly.
Her arms. Damn.
Bruising on the
Bites.
forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Very good.
Damn.
A very unusual ring.
Could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
It spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
Hasn't given me anything to go on.
Quality English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
More.
Looks like barbiturates. Barbiturates.
Damn.
What else is rattling around in this thing?
Oh.
We should speak to her doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
Nothing significant.
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact. Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
What are you hiding here, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia was obviously disturbed about something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, I don't know how close y'all were, but
She was taking barbiturates. She couldn't sleep. You must have seen them in her room.
You've seen the pillbox, the things she hid in there. I don't know how she supported herself. Always new clothes and jewelry. She lived like a movie star. A princess. Does modeling really pay that well?
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Why are you lying to me, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia had men stay here.
I will not speak ill of the dead. You can't prove that.
Buddy's whole jacket is just chilling in there.
Who owns the smoking jacket?
I wouldn't like to tell tales, you understand. That's Mr. Henderson's. An older man, very distinguished looking. He seemed very much in love with her.
Where would we find him?
I'm sorry, I don't know. He said he lives in San Francisco.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Mrs. Reynoldson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldson. You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home. Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
Why Roy look at Finbar like that?
You think Carruthers has called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that
I'm
boy
a
be on it.
Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
That boy be on it. See the garbage, huh? We're looking for the, what do they call them? The syringes? Syringes? I'm really gonna climb up all these flights just for there not to be nothing up here. Guess you can never be too careful, right? Interesting.
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look.
Hmm. Nothing in there. One of the other pictures is gonna have something.
There's been a modeling assignment. It's a place to start. Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
All right. Okay, we out. I was like, why is he running so slow?
Casting from Los Angeles,
Still.
California, this is K.
Go back inside, Roy. So we do have to find those syringes, syrettes, or something. It's down here, huh? Cause it said, yep. I knew it was gonna be like a garbage or something.
Mal will be pleased.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across recently.
The autopsy will confirm it one way or another.
I think our work is done here.
Finally.
Montreal to repatriate 500 Yugoslavs who prefer to try life under Tito. They're not leaving empty-handed. Among them, they have pooled $1 million for the purchase of some rather exclusive commodities. Whether or not life in the Western Hemisphere has been congenial, it is certain that their toil has been rewarded.
Hold on.
Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
Yeah, that's
They're
my
good
boys.
police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some...
Hey, Sentry, a citizen reports suspicious activity.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you all right?
That lowlife.
Car disappeared.
That filthy lowlife.
What happened?
I was standing ready to get off and I heard a click. His camera. That pervert took a picture of my... up my...
Which way did he go?
That's him! Right there!
What the hell?
Ah, fuck.
What the?
Go on, Phelps, get after that creeper.
That boy's strange.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. Hit him. Clear this asshole off the road.
He was some weird guy. He tried to touch my ball.
It was some weird guy. He tried to touch my ball.
Get in close and steer him off the tar.
How? How? How he just be turning at a dime like that? Sorry. Bro, your car is ass. I used to spin out mad cars back in the day, man. Ever since I partnered with you, now I can't spin out nothing. Well, he cooking us. Oh! Never mind.
Give it up, LAPD! You're under arrest for public indecency.
Oh, Christ.
Get out of here, you sick freak.
Sick freak!
$13 left. What they building here? Of course. How far are we from the... Alright, not too far.
Look where you're going.
I was just trying to drive through the alley, man. This will probably be a shorter episode. Because my battery is dying. So I gotta charge that. Keeping an eye on it, make sure it doesn't stop recording on me. Tired. Huh?
swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD.
LAPD.
We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
That's my name.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Your investigation is much more...
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
How well did you know Ms. Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
July 46. Is that like an old year? I don't know what year it is.
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, Detective? Do you have access to my patient records?
Your prescriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine?
It's not illegal, Detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
We believe Miss Randall died of an overdose of morphine. You didn't prescribe her anything else, did you?
That is a very serious allegation to level at a doctor, young man.
He did prescribe other things.
Sorry. My mistake.
I use an intuition.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
Mind if I take a look around?
I don't think this is going to help us. I doubt it.
Carry on.
The old boy is lying. About what?
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead. That's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
Your help of some dry goods or preserves will help those who need it the most. Donate today, won't you? And be sure to buy your victory bonds, available at your favorite movie theater.
Have you noticed how Croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
Well, they shouldn't be doctors then. Hassan Lupin. Le Bon. However you say it.
Well, hello. What can I help you with today? I can tell you.
LAPD, ma'am.
Your lips. I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She's dead, ma'am.
She was found dead this morning. How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
Okay.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer. Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to me.
I'm very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look?
Sapphire?
That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you. How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
Okay.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
Look, lady, you need to give me something. Do you know anybody who would have cause to harm Julia?
No. Really, Mr. Phelps. Julia's my friend. I don't know why anyone would want to hurt her. She's okay, isn't she?
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you
They
tell me
didn't
why
even, I
you're
was
asking
about
all
to
these
say,
questions.
they didn't even tell her.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh, no. can't believe it. She was so full of life.
Well,
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages for me, please.
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
Mal. No, Rory and Mal. Hey, you're Roy, and he's Mal. Roy and Mal.
Broadcasting Company salutes our veterans.
No, Rory and Mal.
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
Well, oh, it's his office. Whoa.
Paul, Roy, I have some
Who's
information.
this guy?
You're the only
Jeez.
person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 cigarettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening, Mal.
No sign of
Wow.
morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
Look like a bear whooped his ass, man. That's crazy. She look young too.
Sorry, I don't play.
Chocolate bar?
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine.
Chocolate bar?
Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mal. Thanks for the lead.
Roy's an ass. Alright, saving. I'm gonna end this part right here. Pretty short episode. Battery's dying. Yeah. Leave a like if you enjoyed this part. Subscribe, turn on post notifications so you don't miss any videos. And I'll catch you guys in part 17.